The benefits of reading for English learners. Hello, and welcome to our Slow English podcast. Today, we are going to talk about a very important and helpful topic for all of you who are learning English. The benefits of reading. Reading is not just a hobby. It is a powerful tool that can significantly improve your English language skills. Let's explore why reading is so beneficial. 1. Expanding your vocabulary. One of the most immediate benefits of reading is vocabulary expansion. When you read, you encounter new words in context. This means you don't just see a new word. You see how it is used in a sentence, surrounded by other words that help you understand its meaning. This contextual learning is much more effective than simply memorizing word lists. For example, if you read a sentence like, "The ancient ruins were magnificent, standing tall against the blue sky," you might not know the word magnificent immediately, but from the context of ancient ruins and standing tall, you can guess that it means something grand, impressive, or beautiful. Over time, seeing the same word in different contexts will solidify your understanding and help you use it naturally in your own speaking and writing. Reading exposes you to a wide range of words, from common everyday terms to more formal or specialized vocabulary. The more you read, the larger your active and passive vocabulary will become. This will make it easier for you to understand conversations, listen to podcasts, and express yourself clearly. 2. Improving your grammar and sentence structure. Reading also helps you to improve your grammar and understanding of sentence structure. When you read, you are constantly exposed to correct English grammar. You see how sentences are formed, how different tenses are used, and how clauses are connected. This exposure helps you to internalize grammatical rules without even realizing it. Think of it like this: a child learns their native language by listening and imitating. They don't study grammar rules explicitly at first. Similarly, by reading a lot, your brain starts to recognize patterns and structures that are grammatically correct. This unconscious learning is very powerful. You will start to naturally form correct sentences in your own speech and writing because you have seen and processed so many examples of correct English. You will also learn about different sentence structures. Some sentences are short and simple, while others are long and complex. Reading helps you understand how to vary your sentence structure, making your English sound more natural and sophisticated. 3. Enhancing your writing skills. Closely related to grammar and vocabulary, reading significantly enhances your writing skills. The more you read, the more you develop a sense of good writing style. You learn how to organize ideas, how to use transitional phrases, and how to create coherent paragraphs. When you read different types of texts, for example, news articles, stories, or academic papers, you learn different writing styles. This knowledge can then be applied to your own writing. You will learn how to write clearly, concisely, and effectively, adapting your style to different situations and audiences. Reading also helps you to understand the flow and rhythm of English prose. This can make your own writing more engaging and pleasant to read. It's like learning to play a musical instrument by listening to many different songs. You absorb the rhythm and melody, and then you can create your own music. 4. Developing your comprehension and critical thinking. Reading is not just about understanding individual words. It's about comprehending the overall meaning of a text. This involves understanding the main ideas, identifying supporting details, and recognizing the author's purpose and tone. These are crucial skills for any language learner. As you read more challenging texts, you also develop your critical thinking skills. You learn to analyze information, evaluate arguments, and form your own opinions. For example, when reading a news article, you might ask yourself, is this information reliable? What is the author's point of view? What are the implications of this information? These skills are not only important for language learning, but also for life in general. Being able to understand complex information and think critically about it is a valuable asset in today's world. 5. Improving your pronunciation and fluency indirectly. While reading is a visual activity, it can indirectly improve your pronunciation and fluency. How? When you read, especially if you read aloud, you are connecting the written words to their sounds. This helps you to recognize common English sound patterns and improve your word stress and intonation. Even if you read silently, your brain is often subconsciously pronouncing the words as you see them. This mental practice can make it easier for you to say those words correctly when you actually speak. Furthermore, reading helps you to understand how words are connected in speech. You see where pauses might occur and how words are grouped together. This understanding can improve your overall fluency, making your speech sound more natural and less robotic. 6. Cultural understanding and context. Language is deeply intertwined with culture. By reading English literature, news, and articles, you gain valuable insights into the cultures of English-speaking countries. You learn about their history, values, traditions, and ways of thinking. This cultural understanding is essential for effective communication. It helps you to understand idioms, metaphors, and cultural references that might otherwise be confusing. It also makes you a more empathetic and well-rounded communicator, as you can better understand the perspectives of people from different backgrounds. For example, reading stories set in different parts of the world can transport you to those places, allowing you to experience different lifestyles and perspectives. This exposure broadens your horizons and makes your language learning journey much more interesting and rewarding. 7. It's fun and relaxing. Last but certainly not least, reading is fun and relaxing. It's a great way to escape from the stresses of daily life and immerse yourself in a different world. Whether you enjoy reading mystery novels, science fiction, historical biographies, or informative articles, there is something for everyone. When you enjoy what you are reading, you are more likely to stay motivated and consistent with your English learning. You won't see it as a chore, but rather as an enjoyable activity that you look forward to. This positive attitude is key to long-term success in language learning. How to get started with reading in English. Now that we've explored the many benefits of reading, you might be wondering how to get started. Here are some tips. 1. Start with something easy. Don't try to read complex academic papers or classic literature right away. Start with children's books, graded readers, or simple news articles. 2. Choose topics you enjoy. If you love cooking, read English recipes or food blogs. If you're interested in technology, read tech news. Reading about things you already care about will make it much easier to stay engaged. 3. Don't worry about understanding every word. It's okay if you don't understand every single word. Focus on getting the general meaning. If a word appears frequently and you still don't know it, then look it up in a dictionary. 4. Read regularly. Even just 15 to 20 minutes of reading every day can make a big difference over time. Consistency is key. 5. Read aloud. This is a great way to practice your pronunciation and intonation. 6. Use a dictionary sparingly. Try to guess the meaning of new words from the context before reaching for your dictionary. This will help you develop your contextual learning skills. Conclusion. In conclusion, reading is an incredibly powerful and multifaceted tool for English learners. It expands your vocabulary, improves your grammar, enhances your writing, develops your comprehension and critical thinking, and even indirectly improves your pronunciation and fluency. Plus, it's a great way to gain cultural understanding and have fun. So what are you waiting for? Pick up an English book, article, or blog post today and start reaping the many benefits of reading. Your English skills will thank you for it. Thank you for listening to this episode of our Slow English podcast. We hope you found it helpful and inspiring. Join us next time for another interesting topic. Until then, happy reading.